Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Previously, we helped get Nick out of a tight situation. He's the detective we were trying to meet, and we ended up finding out that he actually knows the person that killed our husband. And moreover, the person lives right here in town, in fact, right behind me. And we're using some of his personal items, cigars, and we're going to try to see if Dogmeat can follow up on a trail. And so let's just jump in and see where this takes us.
Dogmeat. Get the scent, boy.
Okay.
Got something, boy?
Oh, he's off. Takes off like a bat out of hell. Jeez.
Hanging out with Valentine, huh? Good for you. They're just good people.
I should probably save some of this. Sorry, Dogmeat. Wow, I'm actually really low in ammo, aren't I? This is gonna go really well. Okay, got 2 there. Oh. Yeah, this'll work. He said that this Kellogg guy is a mercenary and rather a rather
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
there it is.
San Francisco Sunlights.
I'm telling you.
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Yeah, it said Kellogg is a pretty tough dude, I guess. Yeah? Yeah? Hey,
I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
the tracks. Oh. Christ.
One way to get there.
Well. Okay. Onward. Is this the same tracks I don't think these are the same tracks I was on earlier. I thought they were, but... Oh. Nope, these are definitely different. Oh.
Bloody bandages. Dogmeat can track this. Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Wait, so the dude's been getting beat up on top of it? Think he'd be able to handle a few raiders. I like how he walks like 2 feet out of town and sits down to take a load off. Oh shoot!
Jump line, move!
Christ. Wait, that's Oberland, isn't it? Maybe these are the right tracks. That is Oberland, right? Maybe not. No, it's definitely not. Nope, definitely not.
Dogmeat's found something. You know the drill.
Could we have picked a better name than Dogmeat? What? He took a load off again to drink a beer? Okay, maybe he is kind of my kind of dude. I don't know.
Gwinnett Stout. One of his creature comforts.
He takes a load off again.
Pick up the scent again?
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
First he takes a load off to smoke, then he takes another load off to drink a beer. Oh man, this guy. Okay, where exactly are we heading? Good example of not overlooking the sense of olfaction.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
Hell of a party happened here.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Alert. Critical signs. Alert. Critical signs.
Assassin, right?
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Can't imagine why. What do you think, Dogmeat?
Lost the scent, boy?
Okay. How about you?
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Okay. He's a pretty tough dude. He took down an assassin after getting bloodied up by some raiders.
Another one of his stogies.
Okay. We just climb up a hill. There's nothing around here. I suddenly have Anna Ternheim's Off the Road Again on my, or that's not the name of it, is it? Off road, something like that, on my mind. Oh, more blood?
What do you think, boy? Huh? Is this our man?
Yes.
We gotta stick together, pal.
Come
At
on.
least until we find Kellogg.
What was he doing out here? Fort Hagen.
Is this the place? Huh? Is he in here, boy?
I knew Dogmeat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Sure thing.
Hey,
There's something you need?
Nick.
What do you need?
Your thoughts?
Our man is in there somewhere.
Okay.
Nothing.
Sure.
So, how do we get in? Ah. I hear turrets. Not Tourette's, turrets, okay? Just to be clear. How much you want to bet? Any more? Okay. Why would he be here? Is it just him? What do you think? I hear turrets again. he's not alone. He's got synths with him. No,
What you can't finish.
okay, great.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would you? Anyone you
Destroy
walk away.
intruder. You cannot remain undetected for long.
Well, guess we lost the element of surprise, didn't we?
I was indoors. No enemy detected.
Nick, you got my back?
You playing? Couldn't stay away, huh? Did good.
You know, I don't really use energy weapons, but could always, if we need to fall back on it.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Maybe we haven't lost the element of surprise.
In danger. Defending.
At least not completely.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say
Ah.
the word.
I got it. Sands, okay. No, dude, what am I thinking? There's an easy one, too. Ah,
And was that away with machine?
I got it. Chill out. Round. No. Really? Maybe I don't get it.
I'm in.
Take it back. Well, this won't go after me, right? Let's try it.
Powering
What's
up.
that?
Protectron on
Oh.
duty.
You're with me, right?
Protect and serve. Victim of violence.
All right.
Intruder.
I don't think we're alone.
No, I don't think we're alone either. Chained. Oh! That was close.
Yes.
Oh!
Seems they skipped town.
I did not realize that was a trap.
I will be ready.
Okay. I'll stick with these for now.
Hostile energy level detected. Curious.
Christ.
Something out there.
Oh.
I cannot allow these attacks to persist offline.
That's what I get for not wearing armor. And watch me continue not to wear it. Oh! Everything's fine.
Won't be able to hack this.
Hey Nick.
Hey,
Now, see what I can do.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do. You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line. Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
Not working? Okay. Too hard, I guess.
Going up. Lower.
You coming? Hey!
Going down. Lower.
Wherever you are, I knew you were out there.
What gave it away? There's that sign.
Please come out.
Can I sneak around them? What's this for? Oop. A little too much force.
That's it.
Okay.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
I think that's where we came from. Sorry, Nick.
Sweet.
There we are.
Engaging hostile life form.
They're here somewhere. That's the last.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
So original. Did your mom write it for you? Sorry. That's just so bad. Alright, well. Nothing on this floor. Oh, take that back. Man, why's everything gotta be locked? Who locks an ammo box?
Nice.
Actually, I say that as I literally have a lock on my own ammo box. So.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Think that's gonna work?
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Is someone present? Shutting down.
Some folks never.
Attack efficiency decreased.
Someone there.
Hormone sustained.
Say hello to your maker.
I could have. He didn't have a melee weapon. He wasn't shooting at us. So what about these rooms? Huh. That's where we're trying to get to, isn't it?
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Oh, comfy pillows. Yeah, nope, not getting through that. Oh, come on.
Guts.
Did I... Okay. Nick, what are you doing out there?
Where'd you get to?
He's just standing out here taking all the hits.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
The day you die.
Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
Has stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Sounded a lot closer than that.
There you are.
Something out there.
Oh, baby. Huh? Huh. Makeshift battery. Wonder if that's good for anything. Oh no, Nick. Nick,
Hey,
my
I'm
man.
all ears.
I need you to hold some stuff for me, okay?
Here's what I've got.
How you feeling? Good? Okay. This is why we need to go back to Sanctuary. I did actually find a use for the chems. Apparently it's a good way to bolster one of your companions. To bolster a companion's affinity. Nice find. Okay, let's back out this way. Oh, that's where you are.
Yes.
Movement detected. Curious.
Let's
Got it.
there we go.
Overactive sensors. Something hello? Hello. Goodbye.
Where did you come
You
from?
must die now, human.
Systems are critically damaged.
Jump move.
Intruder infiltrated. Critical failure.
Not that it's an option.
I think I know which way we're going.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Underestimate us again.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Someone's coming. Hey, back. Did good.
I don't know if I quite agree with you on that one, but okay. Alright. What do we got?
Sweet. Nice.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I don't mind taking some of this. No. How heavy are you? Don't really need that. Don't need that. Okay, well. That was a nice stash.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
We're gonna have so much glass by the time I get back. Oh, that was a quick break.
That's it.
Alright. Robots. No. I'm done playing with it. Oh, didn't even see me. Came here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass. No, I'm not fresh out of gum, though. That's a fancy look, some fancy looking stuff here.
Yes.
Broken bulb. Purified water. Why not?
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And there she is. The most resilient woman in the Commonwealth.
I marked 2 of them.
So, here we are. Funny, huh?
Enough! Just... Where is my baby?
Lady, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. So maybe he's not quite a baby anymore, but he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker! Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
The Institute? Well, I'll find him no matter where he is. Nothing will stop me.
God, you're persistent. I give you credit. It's the way a parent should act. The way I'd be acting if I were in your place, I like to think. Even if it is useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
You know I am, Kellogg.
it now. I thought.
Oh no! How far back did this hit me? I knew I should have quick saved. Alright.
And there she is. The most resilient woman in the Commonwealth. So, here we are. Funny, huh?
Enough! Just... Where is my baby?
Lady, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. So maybe he's not quite a baby anymore, but he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
Tell me where he is, damn it.
Fine. I guess you've earned that much. Sean's in a good place. Where he's safe and comfortable and loved. A place he calls home. The Institute.
The Institute? Well, I'll find him no matter where he is. Nothing will stop me.
God, you're persistent. I give you credit. It's the way a parent should act. The way I'd be acting if I were in your place, I like to think. Even if it is useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
You know I am, Kellogg.
Bastard won't be hurting anyone else. Take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide.
Well, that certainly went better.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
It's also why you invest in luck. Sure helps. Okay, terminal password. Oh yeah. Okay, he's got brain augmenter, limb actuator, pain inhibitor.
All of this tech.
I don't care about the outfit.
You were barely human.
Okay. Ear examiner.
There we go.
Let's scope the place out first. Yeah, this was the room, okay. The one I thought we were in. The armor is actually pretty nice. I tend to kind of do my own thing outfit-wise, though. If you're familiar with Fashion Souls, you know. Okay. All the equipment here is much nicer than what we've seen so far. Access logs and security doors. Access local login Kellogg notes. The boy Sean successfully delivered back to the Institute. Payment received. New orders to track down Renegade. Gathered enforcements. Cleared out and secured Fort Hagen. We move out soon. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Valentine.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
I'm good with that. I love Piper.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
I mean, lead's a lead, and he said he's happy and he's safe. So, that's something. How much older though is the question. They said there was a boy, right? Something about him having a boy. Okay. I don't know if we need the turpentine. I'll take it for now. Nikki. You know what? He'll catch up.
Going up. Roof access.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Well, that's new.
Deep into that darkness, always stood there, wondering, fearing.
What you going on about there? Okay. Oh. Did you just teleport behind me? You know, we're gonna pretend you didn't do that. It's not creepy at all. Um, where exactly are we at? We're just following Dogmeat, so. And then that came by. Okay. Anyways, like you said, fresh eyes, right? Okay, so we're gonna head into Diamond City, talk to Piper, and wow, how the heck do we? I didn't realize they're that far west. We'll head back that way for now. Okay. Get an idea of what we want to do next, and
Get behind it if you can.
they're just here. Nick, they're just here. Okay. Alright. You keep on doing that then, alright? How am I going to get back over there? How did we cross over here to begin with? We gotta go by... Why don't we go up towards Oberland? We can talk to those people. It's not gonna take long, I mean. It's right that way, I mean. Well, at least that way we have a way to cross. You can still see it in the distance. The airship. Okay. Let's not get involved. Not when we're this close to figuring something out. Shoot. I don't know if there's an easier way to cross over. So we'll kind of take this as a... I don't want to say a shortcut. It's not short, but hoping we can avoid... What the heck is that? Oh, Brotherhood. Oh, we're totally on the wrong path here. Oh, it must be the upper bridge that I'm following. Well, we're on our way anyway, so. Oh, dear Lord. That's not what I was expecting to walk into. There we are. Ignore the fact that I'm with Nick.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving it another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
All right. Cool. We'll head back that way soon enough.
Can't believe I'm posted outside the wall. Who the heck did I piss off?
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
I didn't make it in time. Kellogg was working with the Institute, and he gave them Sean. I've lost him all over again.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
You read my mind. He had to have a way in and out.
Yeah, but we both know he's not exactly available for a chat and coffee.
Any other ideas, Nick?
Talk about a literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
We got the augmenter, right?
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Nick's gonna be a bit more useful because he's a synth, so we could use him for the cybernetics if we need it. So I think he's probably the best bet here.
Anything else you can tell me about the memory den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The memory den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
I will most certainly be back for you. Alright, I guess, like I said,
Most
we really...
folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
I agree. We should totally head back to well, I guess I should head back to Sanctuary, but we'll take Nick with since he's got my junk anyway.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City's motto.
So what do we do? Sleep on it? What time is it? Let's sleep on it. Then we'll head out in the morning.
Tell me if you need a room, otherwise the bar is over there.
Fine. Here's your caps.
Room 2 is yours. Enjoy.
Nikki, you coming? Go for 8.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Jeez, people. So we're just gonna drop our junk for now, and I might make a weapons crate or something, because we're starting to build up a little stash of things we could modify later. We should check out the weapon mods too while we're here. So.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should
Yeah, I
head
know.
back to the office next chance we get.
All right. I know it's breaking the fourth wall here, Nick, but that's DLC, okay? That's later stuff. So, like I said, we do have a clue to follow up on now, but at least we know Sean's okay, as much as can be expected. So, Preston, my man, you're not gonna give me another quest, are you?
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into.
Of course you
We've
do.
gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
Okay.
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. A lot of the leaders were killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. I've always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Okay, so there's probably gonna be a jump cut there. I reloaded because I don't want to have him heading out there now. I want to wait until I'm ready to go there. So I'm gonna say later.
I'll think about it and get back to you.
Your call. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger. Here's where they are. I hope you can help them. We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen again.
Did he just give me another Radiant quest on top of that? You know what? It's fine. I don't mind.
I'm busy.
Dude, chill. My God, Nick.
Hey.
There's something you need? Here's what I've got. Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Okay, maybe a bit over encumbered. just a bit. Okay, so I'm just cleaning out some of that junk. So that was stuff that we just must have collected around here, and I was like, you know what? We've never cleared that out yet. So let's drop all of our junk, and we can start working on some of the other fortifications here next time. But there's a few other things I wanted to do before we close out.
You'll find what you're looking for. I know it.
Kellogg's pistol. Well, you know what I think about that? Yeah, that's what I think of Kellogg's pistol. It's now mine, alright? Serena's 44 pistol. Alright? Okay, I'm gonna go with the long ported barrel. And let's go with the marksman stock. Really make this into a nice weapon. Let's go with the larger mag size, I guess. We'll do the larger one later, but we'll do a quick eject. And we'll modify this more later, but I think that's good for now. Okay, we don't want to forget to name this baby. Okay, so I think that's everything as far as naming goes. What we really need to... I think what we really need to focus on, scrap-wise, is going to be oil and screws. So I'll try to keep an eye out for those as we go.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
I know.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Always happy to make a sale.
Okay, well for now we'll just sell what I have that I don't need, and I'll hold on to the rest. She does have screws, she does have oil, so we have that as a fallback if I really need it for mods, so...
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us.
Nick,
You should head back to the office next
are you gonna
time
keep
we
are you gonna keep bringing that up? All right. Okay. Nothing spectacular, but places to store things, I guess. Don't think there was anything else. I'll probably end up selling these. I don't think they don't really take up much. They don't take up any weight, actually, now that I'm seeing it. I'll probably sell the fuel otherwise, but I'll save that stuff. What does the... I can't remember what the minigun uses. Okay, so what's in these? Yeah, so just for now at least. This is all miscellaneous, right? Yeah. Suppose I can make a stand for the bobbleheads. I think I need these on me, so I think those are required though. Okay, so yeah, that's miscellaneous. Let's see. I'll do a guess till 6. All right, that's a good place to end this episode. To recap, we followed the trail that Kellogg left for us using Dogmeat, ended up at Fort Hagen, where we found out that Sean had been handed off to the Institute. He had made commentary about him being, a little bit older than we would expect, but that he was safe and happy. I would say he seems sincere, so I don't want to assume he's just yanking our chain at that point. But it makes you wonder how much time has really passed. If we go back to like the beginning when this started, though, we know that there was some uncertainty as to how long that time span was. So it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but I mean, if he was a little boy, some serious time had to have passed for that. So, time will tell, I guess. But that's a future issue because we are now back at our home settlement. Preston has just talked to us about some new thing about basically kind of getting a new kind of fortified center for communication for all of us. And while we're back here, we're probably going to end up working on Sanctuary a little bit more before we head back towards Diamond City. But that's what we'll do next time. So with that being said, let's close things up for the night. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.